Hello YouTube, welcome to another video with Street Motor Talks. Today we have the advanced Java. There is a core Java as well. So this is the Java 42 and there is a Java, and you know, this is again targeting the same segment as the Royal Enfield Meteor or the Benelli Imperiale 400 or even the Honda Highness. So this is a 300cc liquid cooled dual overhead cam engine, and this makes nearly 27 bhps of power, approximately 23 or 25 newton meters of torque. You can see the numbers on a screen right now. In this particular segment of these retro classics and all, this is the most advanced engine, while the others, you know, they're all like 5-speed gearbox engines and they all are like air cooled engines. So this is one of the most advanced engines in this particular segment. And if you talk about the looks, you know, it's very difficult to revive a brand, and then to revive an icon it's even more difficult. But then, you know, the good folks at Classic Legends, they have done a brilliant job in, you know, reviving this particular brand Java, and it's not easy to, you know, retain the charm, the looks, the whole design of the motorcycle which was there in the past, which was an icon. And they have taken that platform, taken that whole look, they have just, you know, imported the whole look on this motorcycle while keeping the engine and stuff new. So in terms of new tech, this is, you know, a dual disc variant. It comes with dual channel ABS as standard, and I'm sorry for this broken part, this is slightly broken. I'm not very it needs to be fixed by the dealership. But then if you talk about the instrument console, as basic as it can get, it's an offset, you know, instrument console which is not at the center, it goes on the side, and it only has the odometer, it has the fuel level and your speed indicator, that's all. And then here you have the telltale lights. Now let's go riding this thing. So it's a very untraditional way of inserting the key. The key goes over here, there's nothing on this particular part, so you flip the key and let's fire it up. So if you can hear it, there is a lot of unwanted, you know, rattling noise from the different metal parts on this. So that's something which, you know, people have been complaining about. That's, you know, the refinement of the entire product. I am not very sure if Java has actually, it is built on the same frame and chassis as the Mojo. It does share the engine with the Mojo, again with a different look to keep, you know, to retain the old school style. But in terms of the platform itself, the frame and the chassis, no, it does not support the engine a lot, and that's the reason why it creates so many vibrations. The seat is just amazing. It's surprising how Java has, you know, retained this Classic Legends. They have retained the whole design of this motorcycle, how well they have, you know, kept the authenticity of this thing alive. It's not an easy thing. And this is the dual disc variant with dual channel ABS, and the brakes are pretty good. The ABS is very intrusive. It's very intrusive. You can actually feel the entire pulsating sensation translating onto the front brake lever. I have never ridden a Java before this, or, you know, even a Mojo before this, so I cannot really say what is the difference between this and the previous generation, the BS4 versions, or maybe the Mojo. But as a motorcycle alone, as a, you know, as someone new to this, it's a very interesting package. The seat is pretty stiff, pretty hard. So, you know, short city rides will be slightly painful, but then on the highways I think this may result into a better experience, as if the seat is very soft, then it just throws you all over the place. And so the suspension is almost similar to what you get on the Honda Highness, being slightly on the stiffer side. So in city runs, yeah, it may cause a little bit of problem because of the stiffer nature, but then on highways it will do just fine. If we talk about the power delivery, yes, it is pretty linear. The on-off throttle is very good. It's not a snatchy thing that, you know, when you let the throttle go, it just gives you a nod. There is nothing of that sort on this motorcycle. And if you see this thing, this wobbling, so that's an issue. That I do not know how much will that, you know, bother the rider, but that's something which needs to be fixed. The turning radius is surprisingly tight. The gearbox is also very slick. There is absolutely no problem, you know, changing the gears, be it when you're upshifting or you're downshifting. So there are lots of good things. If you talk about the city usage of this, first thing is, you know, the punchy engine. Next thing is the lightweight nature of the motorcycle, and the third thing is the seat height and overall posture. So this is something that will definitely inspire a lot of confidence for new and old riders. The only reason why I'm feeling the vibrations is because I've recently ridden the newer generation Enfield and, you know, the Benelli Imperiale and the Honda Highness. If you compare to those, yes, this does have vibes, but, you know, if we were to talk about looks alone, nothing really beats the looks of this motorcycle. So I found this to be a very, very interesting package. I just hope that, you know, the Classic Legends guys, they set up more dealerships and more service centers across the country, so that, you know, it would actually help them boost the sales and service of this motorcycle. So there it is, my dear friends, the JAWA 42, a retro motorcycle. Brilliant job done by the Classic Legends, you know, and the team at Mahindra to revive this brand, to revive this particular icon. I hope that you guys liked the video. In case if you did, please do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel and help the channel grow. Thank you very much for all your help and support. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.